Hello and welcome to Whiteout Transportation. This slideshow is going to explain our benefits options for 2020 for health, dental, vision, and our other voluntary coverages that we offer. Once completed, you will receive an enrollment kit with all applications to be completed and returned within the first 14 days after your employment starts. You can return these by fax, email, or TransFlow. Let's get started. So to begin, there is a waiting period of 2 full months, which could be a 60 to 90 day waiting period. So if you were hired, say January 7, then that makes February and March would be your waiting period, and your benefits would start effective April 1st. So now briefly to go over what choices we do offer. We have got our healthcare coverage through Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. This does include a primary, secondary, as well as teledoc services for the one weekly price. We also offer dental coverage through Guardian. This is a $0 cost for the employee-only coverage, with coverages available for your dependents at the weekly premium. Vision is also offered to all employees at $0 cost for the employee-only. Coverage is available for your dependents. Life insurance, we do provide a $50,000 policy at no cost to all full-time employees, but you can get additional voluntary coverages for your entire family. And lastly, the voluntary coverages of critical illness, accident, and our disability insurances. So I'm going to go into each one of these a little bit more in depth so that you can see what exactly your choices would be. Our healthcare coverage is $56.16 per week for the employee-only coverage and $151.67 for family. Our healthcare coverage is $56.16 per week for the employee-only coverage and $151.67 for family. That is one or more dependents for the family coverage. It is a $50 copay for a general physician, $60 copay for specialists, and there is a prescription drug deductible of $250 per year if you are using a name brand prescription. Generics are not included in that $250 deductible. So primary is with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. Large network includes prescription drugs, and it is ACA compliant. Our secondary is through HealthBridge Air. This follows our primary network, and because it works with our primary, it brings your deductible down to $1,000 per person on the individual, or a $2,000 deductible for family coverage. After you meet this deductible, it will cover 80/20 to help meet that high deductible plan through Blue Cross Blue Shield. So it's important that you show both cards for primary and secondary at all providers. Finally, we have MD Live is also included in your healthcare coverage. This is a teledoc service available 24/7, 365. The advantage is this is a $0 copay for a consultation, so you won't be paying that $50 or $60. It's great for minor illnesses. Next, we're going to go over the Guardian coverages. For both the dental and vision, it is highly advised that you download the Guardian Anytime app or go to guardiananytime.com to find participating network providers in your area. Both of our dental and vision are given to all Whiteout Transportation employees at $0 premium per week. On both of these, you can add your dependents for a weekly premium. For all of the benefits available, I would suggest that you take a look in your booklet that is going to be provided to you with the enrollment materials to find out what exactly is covered and how much your copays will be. The critical illness and accident coverages are voluntary coverages, so you can add those or you don't have to based on your personal needs. Critical illness is going to give you a cash benefit in case of a diagnosis of a critical illness like cancer, heart attack, or stroke. And the accident coverage is very similar to like an AFLAC type insurance, where it's going to pay you for the injuries received and the treatments necessary for accidents that happen to you outside of work. On both of these coverages, you can choose for just yourself, or you can add your dependents for additional. Lastly, we're going to go over the offerings from Mutual of Omaha. Now, all White Oak Transportation employees do receive a $50,000 life insurance policy payable to their beneficiary with the premiums paid by White Oak Transportation. You also have the opportunity to add up to $100,000 worth of additional coverage for employees upon hire. Waiting until open enrollment is not advised, as you could be turned down. You can also add dependent coverage of up to $30,000 for your spouse and $10,000 per child. Short-term disability has got a 2-week waiting period. After that, it's going to pay you a $250 a week stipend. Now, this is not income replacement. It's only meant to cover your benefits while you are out at the short term. This can last up to 3 months. After that 3 months, you're looking at long-term disability. It does have a 3-month waiting period, which is covered by the short-term disability, but it is more of an income replacement, as it will give you 60% of your gross monthly earnings. If you were disabled prior to age 65, this does last up to 5 years, and it acts as a bridge between work life and being completely disabled and receiving SSI. Life insurance and both disabilities, the premiums depend upon your date of birth, and you're going to have to look at your enrollment application for any details on those premiums. All right, so now that we've gone over a brief description of the benefits, last would be the enrollment process and how you would take advantage of the benefits being offered and get yourself and your family enrolled. So first of all, you are going to receive a benefits packet. This is going to have all enrollment materials. It will be sent to you after your hire date. So be on the lookout for that. Once you receive the benefits packet, you are going to fill out the forms that are in there. You're going to have a form for Blue Cross Blue Shield, which will cover all your health care. You're going to have the Guardian enrollment, and you're also going to have the Mutual of Omaha enrollment. Make sure that you fill out and complete all the forms, even if you're turning down one of the coverages. We just need to have the entire packet back. You can get these back to us through U.S. Postal. You can also send via fax, TransFlow, or email. Lastly, once we receive your forms, we're going to go ahead and get you enrolled, and then it's just you're just going to wait for your benefits cards to arrive. You'll receive cards from the primary and secondary insurances as well as MD Live. You'll also receive one card from Guardian, which will have your dental and vision on it. Thank you so much for watching the benefits slideshow. My name is Victoria Kagabine. I am the Human Resources Manager for White Oak Transportation. If you have any questions, once you receive your packet in the mail, if the packet doesn't answer it for you, you can reach me by phone at 256-432-3963 or shoot me an email at vwalker@whiteoaktrans.com. Thanks again for watching and welcome to White Oak Transportation.